This town was built off coal. That's like the way of life here, how it always been. It's went downhill pretty fast ever since like 2008.
No one wanted to live here. We're looked down at. When coal's up, we're looked up at. When coal's down, we look down at.
One day, I realized that people don't like, or some people don't like who we are. And I'm just like, you know, why? Because I didn't know anything about coal, and so it's just a message in the back of everyone's head that we're looked down on.
The entirety of my area is so engraved into this industry that it's not as easy as saying do something else. It's saying goodbye to a whole part of history. Closing up a whole chapter of something and trying to move on to something new is never going to be easy.
This is our high school. It's 1950s edition, never been upgraded, not one time. Lockers are still 1950s. 1955. I was looking forward to go in the coal mines. You know, my papa, my great-grandfathers, all of them, you know, was into coal mining. And I was hoping that I could do the same. Just like you realize how fluctuant the coal industry is. And now that we're going to have to fall back on natural gas, what are you going to do? Not everyone's begging to get a job for natural gas. Natural gas ain't put, in my opinion, that many jobs.
We have natural gas here, and it could be good for the economy here, but like I said, these companies, they just pipe it all the way to different states and stuff, and they actually bring in a lot of outside workers. So, plan on going into the nursing field. Nursing and medical is about the only thing you can get a job around here, because that's the most stable.
There's still a lot of people without jobs, especially like in Logan County, and I would like to do something to help that. There's a lot you can do, you just have to stand up for it. Like the teacher strike, that was a big deal. That kind of showed us, especially with being in school, seeing it happen. It was really awesome to see like our teachers stand up for what they needed. It's nice to have somebody behind them. Like the whole community, the whole state was behind them.
How's your mama? Where's Gage? He in there? Oh. Tell him I said I love him. See ya. A lot of my older family and my great uncles and grandpas and stuff like that, they've all, like, the roots of my family have pretty much all been involved in coal. I mean, if you look at it, like I said earlier, there's not a lot to make money from. You know, we have coal here, and that's what they work with. And I feel like if some people don't really like how we use coal and stuff like that, maybe they should help in, like, step in and help. I know I want to do something to help this community, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I want to come back and give people what I haven't had. My plan is to make it successful and come back and help this place out.
You know, it's kind of like you see so many people rag on this place, and like, yeah, I've said, hey, this place sucks, I hate it here, more than once. But then when other people are like, Huntington, garbage, get away from me, you're gonna shoot me with a heroin needle. I'm like, listen, I can say that, but you can't.
Yeah, it's like bullying a sibling.
Yeah, it's
we
like,
can talk shit about it, you can't. Like,
because yes, there is awful stuff with heroin happening here, but there are also people who volunteer a lot of their time to make this area better.
I literally work with an organization called Young West Virginia. So I'm all for youth empowerment, youth organization. I mean, that's what's going to change whatever's happening here. So no matter how oppressed we feel by whatever situation is happening, whether it be opioids, labor, poverty, I always just have to remind myself that we are, it might be corny, but that we are the ones that are going to bring the change that West Virginia needs and has needed for years.
Where I'm going to be working for Caterpillar, we're trying to get into the pipeline, start working on the pipeline. I've got to make a living. I want to stay in the hometown.
I'd like to stay in West Virginia, but I'd like to move up north. I'm thinking Eastern Panhandle, so I could work in Maryland, but live in the Panhandle.
I could see myself leaving maybe for a little while, but I would always find my way back to here. This is my home.
I don't think I've talked to a person that said they wanted to leave and never come back. Everyone I've talked to wants to leave and give back.
Being a student in West Virginia in 2018, I describe it as a very empowering year to be at least a senior because there were things like the teacher strike. And that made a lot of kids here feel like West Virginia has a chance. West Virginia has potential beyond just being a coal mining state. It has the potential to be a place where change happens and where change starts. And I feel like being a student this year, you really learned that.